My name's Paul. I've been in the army since I left school. At the moment I'm working on a 40,000 campaign with Health for Heroes. It's to highlight the fact that there's been 40,000 soldiers, seamen and women and people in the RAF medically discharged in the last 20 years. So I jumped on the 40,000 campaign because Health for Heroes are making some noise to get people to listen and go, well actually we might not be in the frontline paper for going to war, going to Iraq, going to Afghanistan anymore, but actually the support is needed even more. I got really lucky. I got treatment, I had the care, I had helicopter, I had everything. I couldn't have asked for any more. All the care was there. But then I've got really good friends who've got absolutely nothing, and it shouldn't go like that. It makes you feel a bit guilty really. The fact that you got cared for and there's other people out there who've gone it alone and who've had nothing. So my injury started in 2003 actually. I was a physical trainer and I was out doing a tactical advance to battle, and I was taking the march and I went over on it and I damaged it, but I didn't realise I damaged it. It hurt, but in the military you just run it off and you crack on. And I did that for 15 years without realising it got worse and worse. So I had physio, I had surgery and everything. Then it got to the point where, as I was teaching all the recruits to be soldiers, we put them in the field and we make sure they're battle ready. And you kill yourself off on that to see if any leaders, potential leaders, step up and take ownership. And one of them did, and he picked me up on his shoulder, dragged me out of the battle, and then when he put me down, tried to get up and couldn't really get up. I was in a bit of a bad place mentally and physically, so Health for Heroes did quite a lot. They were giving up on my leg. They were saying, do you know what, you can do more than that. So then they put me into the war clinic in Salisbury, and that's where Miss Crick took over, who referred me to Blatchford. I've done a lot since I've received my brace. First of all, I was very physically active and I lost that as soon as my injuries took over. And I didn't see myself getting it back. But once I got momentum and I got into the spirit, got a bit of fire back in me, and you know, I'll take it a little bit further. So I applied for the Invictus Games and I did a Sheffield Trials. First time I'd done a UK Games. But it got me in the gym, it got me training, it got me doing things that I couldn't do without it. I wouldn't have even walked to the gym without it. And it got me winning gold in powerlifting on the UK team, which was mega. So mobility means to me, it means it's my freedom, it's my life. I can do what I want to do. It hurts and you dig in with it, but that's what you do as a squaddy anyway. But without it, I wouldn't be able to do it. So it's changed my life massively. It also lets me get out and fundraise. I wouldn't be able to stand and do what I do without it. I wouldn't have the motivation, I wouldn't have the passion, I wouldn't have the drive. I'd be in the dumps, so I wouldn't be able to do any of that way actually now. I might be on a chair here and there, but it gets me there and it keeps me fundraising, engaging with Health for Heroes, doing ambassador roles, talking to other people, trying to pull other people out the gutter, helping along, coaching people, raising money, just trying to do good really, which makes me feel better.